we have the Bikeriders, and this was on our one of our anticipated movie, and I didn't really know much about it. I don't even know if I've seen a legit trailer on this, but in terms of just who's in it and even like topics, this has heavy hitters. I mean, Tom Hardy, he's one of the most talented actors out there. And then you have the rising star Austin Butler, who rising might even be an understatement at this point because he is a bona fide star.
And
And it,
hopefully he doesn't talk like Elvis, like in this movie, like he has done since he played Elvis.
no, he has a different voice. The one and then
Oh, good.
Jodie Comer's in this one as well. She was in Free Guy, and then she was in
That's right.
the Ridley Scott film with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, Last Duel. She was in that one as well.
Yeah, I love that movie.
But she has an incredible so she definitely has like a unique voice in this one. Tom Hardy has a unique voice. This is 1968 Midwest, 1968 to 1973 Midwest, and the story is basically about the motorcycle gang, the Outlaws, and how they started. They changed the name in this one. They're called the Vandals, but it's ultimately kind of like the creation of this biker gang in the Midwest, and it's based off a true story. There's an actual photographer that went and stayed with these guys, and so there's at the end of the movie, which is cool, they have actual like real photos of like what this movie's based off of. So that's kind of the cool thing, but
Sounds like Almost Famous almost.
yeah, it's kind of almost famous meets like a little bit of Stand By Me meets
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy meets what was the other one I had? Oh, Outsiders. Outsiders. It definitely has an Outsiders kind of vibe to it.
Right.
And that's what I think for me was probably the best comp in terms of like it's just as interesting as that.
Do it for Johnny, man.
Yeah, I mean this is a
Johnny.
little tighter than that film. I mean that film had a lot of younger stars though too, and I think this one has some talent in it. I mean there's some real talent in this film. I think it was well written. I think it's just an interesting story, especially if you like kind of the subject matter. But I love the style of it. You definitely feel like you're in that time period, and kind of like again like Stand By Me. There's like great music, also a part of it, and I definitely thoroughly enjoyed it. It's actually a little bit more humorous than I would have anticipated,
Mm.
but it's like I said, if you like kind of those movies that I'm talking about, I think you'll like this film. I was really happy to see it when I found out that's the movie we're seeing. I was stoked. So this movie comes out Friday. Check it out.